Welcome back, everybody. We're out here in the corn food plot that I planted. We had to plant it twice. The farm seed that we used the first time, not one kernel germinated, so now we got what was left over from all the rest of the crops this year. So this is some Roundup Ready to Calb. I bought this Fimco sprayer. It's got an 11-foot boom. You can do 5 rows at a time. And then today I'm going to be using from Fleet Farm this Farm General grass and weed killer. It's a glyphosate. It's the only thing that we can really use right now. I don't have anything from the co-op, but it'll kill everything that's in here except for the one broadleaf. There's not much of it in here, so that I might just pick out by hand or spot spray it with like 2,4-D with a hand sprayer on each one. But yeah, so I'll show you the kind of view of the field, the weeds, and we'll get to spraying. So you can see we got some weeds on the corner of the winter wheat, this alfalfa, and my corn food plot. You know, there's not too many weeds in here, but you know, our main focus is killing this weed. Let me try and find one of those broadleafs for you that's not going to kill. I picked a bunch out already. So that's the broadleaf that's going to be left when we're done. But overall, we just want to knock it down so the corn can get a little taller and shade this stuff out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get spraying. So one thing I really didn't like about that sprayer and four-wheeler option is you can see kind of all the corn that I've run down here. It's really hard with that turning radius to get, you know, in and out every 5 rows. So most of the headlands on this side, it was already thin to begin with because we hit an old well old well pipe when we were planting this, so it got all compacted trying to dig it out and drive out here with the tractor and pull it out, and it was wet that day. So this headland really didn't grow the best, but maybe it'll be a good deer path to get them to come right down up to the tree stand. So we also planted these 6 rows of corn for screening on the edge of our field and the neighboring property. Kind of last minute deal. We had extra seed left in the planter. A lot of this alfalfa got drowned out or killed by the deer. As you can see though on this end, there's quite a bit in there, so I know the spray isn't going to kill that because it's Roundup Ready alfalfa, so I might have to come and weed whack all 6 rows for the length of the field until this corn takes over. But I don't know, I guess when it gets a little bit taller, I can't do anything till next weekend again. We'll let the spray take effect and get in here and get the rest of this stuff cut down. So we finished up spraying. It's been about a week. It's starting to take effect. Fortunately, I misidentified my weeds, and this is water hemp out here, so the water hemp is not dying. As you can kind of see down this row here. So we're going to have to do some hand picking of the weeds, but overall the spray is definitely taking effect on the grasses and a couple of the other weeds that are in here. So this week while I was gone, I went to my local co-op. If you can see down here, I got 2 50-pound bags of urea, 4600. I measured off this field on Onyx. It's about 0.17 acres. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to hand spread all this urea and try and get this done before all the skeeters come out and carry me away. I just got done with the fertilizer just in time for the mosquitoes to come out, so I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. So I got that rain that I needed last night after I spread that urea. Most of the pellets are dissolved into the soil now. I've been out here the last 4 hours hand picking all the water hemp. There is not a weed left in this food plot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to our 6 rows of screening around the corner there, and I'm going to start weed whacking. Well guys, as you can see here behind me, I did 6 rows of weed whacking. I left a quarter of the 6 rows to the tree stand unweed whacked. It's getting hot. I've been out here for 6 straight hours weed whacking and picking weeds. Hopefully the fertilizer takes effect, and in a couple weeks we can see some taller corn. But appreciate you guys watching my corn food plot operation. It's kind of insanity if you ask me, but gotta do what you gotta do to try and get it to grow.